Salute everybody in YouTube world. Tommy D here from Talking with Tommy D, and this is another edition of How I See It. And yes, we are now talking about Maddie&Jarryl again, SharonV, and some of the minions in the chat. This is just my opinion. The reason why I made the video, Sharon, wasn't to be mean to you, it wasn't to hurt your feelings. I was just trying to voice my opinion. Honestly, I had just felt that way about what you were putting out, and I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I realized you gave me a wrench. I never asked for the wrench. And I did appreciate the interview you did, even though you didn't show up the first time. That was fine. And you were late the second time, which was fine. It was a good interview, and I may have gotten some subscribers out of the interview, and I appreciate that. But it doesn't mean that I have to keep my mouth shut when I see things that I don't agree with. I mean, Sharon, you're dragging Maddie for doing some of the exact same things that you do in different ways. I mean, I just see it. And I saw that you had said that I may identify with Maddie a little bit more because I may have done some of these same grimy, hurtful things. I've done grimy, hurtful things in my addiction, and I think you have too. Because I heard right after you said, I've done my dirt too, but not as bad. So we're rating dirt now in our addiction. And I'm sure you've done some things that you're not proud of, Sharon. As have I, and as Maddie. Now, I don't think Maddie is proud of herself. I mean, I'm watching her on the stream. Today was one of the first days that I watched a full stream. And I see some of the same exact things that I did in my active addiction. For people that know that, she's in active addiction. And then I also saw her say, I need money for cigarettes, food, and to get well, if you can. And I understand if you don't want to. Like, she kept it real by saying that. And I respected that about her, even though it's wrong. But it's wrong to panhandle on the street. I mean, these are things we do for drugs. And I'm not trying to pick sides here, because I really thought and still think Sharon's a good person. I just think she's being and acting very, very petty. And, we all do a lot of things that we're not proud of in our addiction. But it pays sometimes to show somebody a little bit of empathy instead of a little bit of hate. And now for some of the minions in the chat. Carrie Ann Brown, feel free to unsubscribe from me. I don't really care if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. Anybody else that's pro Sharon in this drama fest, do what you want to do. I'm not waging war on Sharon. Sharon took my wrench and blocked me because she doesn't want to hear my opinions. But these are just opinions. They're just my opinions. And I have a right to share them because everybody shares their opinions on YouTube. And when you put yourself on YouTube, you put yourself out there to be judged. Next person I have an issue with. Atlanta girl. Well, you can kindly unsubscribe from me too, because I saw some of the things that you wrote in that chat. I don't agree with what you said about Jessie. I don't believe she took anything too far. The only thing Jessie did was do an interview to try to spread the word about what had happened to her. And I don't think Jessie's a bad person. Shout out to Jessie Hope. For everybody else that maybe doesn't like me or thinks that I'm trying to enable Maddie or I'm trying to maybe contribute to her downfall, that is so far from the truth. I go in that chat and I try to relate a little bit to her and try to explain a little bit about what's going on and try to, put it in a addict's perspective and try to maybe let other people know that we're not all perfect, and we all have our flaws, and we all go through our struggles. And like I said in yesterday's video, if I was using right now actively, I'd be going on YouTube every day, all the time, asking for money. And so I guess the point of this video is I got blocked for calling a spade a spade. Feel free to leave comments below. Was there an attack from Maddie to Sharon? Because I haven't been able to find one. I haven't been able to find, you know, drag fast pages, impressions. Let me know if I'm wrong, guys, in the comment section. I would love to be up to date, and if I'm saying things that are wrong, I would love to know what you think. But the only message I want to leave with this video is, if you don't support somebody, don't go in other chats and talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go into somebody's chat, act like you're pro them, and then jump into another chat and talk about them. That has been happening all over these YouTube streets, and I am going to start calling people out by name. I don't care. I'm going to use this platform for what it is, like it or not. This is the way I see it for today. I like to support people. You know what I mean? I don't like to tear them down when they're at their worst. Because you'll know, notice with me, I keep it really real. And let's just say I know that there are levels to addiction, but in no way does it pay to beat somebody down when they're at their lowest. It just isn't a good look, in my opinion. As far as all that other drama, I'm not really involved in it. I'm just keeping it to what I know. And like I said, if I am getting things wrong or people disagree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. But I had a feeling that people kind of felt the same as me, and maybe just didn't want to say anything. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to be hateful. You know, and I would love it to still be friends with Sharon. Might not happen, but I'm open to it. I just thought that you were acting inappropriately is all. That's how I see it for today. Salute y'all. Have a blessed day.